if it helps you sell something like when I haven't quite, I don't know. Yeah, that's all right.
Harlequin, I'm not dancing with you. No, come on. Come on, get down. Good girl. So how are you feeling today, Terry?
All right, mate. Well, actually, to be honest, I'm a few aches and pains. We had about 4 or 5 years ago, we had some paving or new block paving around the back.
Yeah.
And all went well, but then I pressure washed it. But some of the stuff came out. And
Oh, right.
I decided that I'd sort of fill it in myself with some concrete and all that sort of stuff. Didn't look very nice at all, so I had to take it out. But I had to use a hammer drill to take it out and drill holes. I couldn't get it out otherwise, so I was hanging on that for quite a while yesterday.
Oh, no wonder you're in pain.
So
Don't they just normally put sand and cement mix down?
I said that block paving. I meant slabs
Oh,
all
okay.
around the lawn, and that's what I had done quite a while ago. I have to say they made a good job of it, but it got to the stage where it was getting a little bit green in places, so I decided to pressure wash it. But some of the stuff came out. I thought, well, I'll try and fill it back in again, and I think it's me really didn't make a very good job of it, so anyway I decided to drill it out because I couldn't get it out another way. Not even with a chisel it was that hard.
Oh, wow.
So I drilled holes and then took it out that way. So I was doing that yesterday afternoon, so I'm feeling the pain. So while I was out there doing that, my wife, she was doing some gardening, pulling weeds up, so she's aching this morning as well.
Yeah, I've got to do weeding in my garden.
Yeah.
It's just got away with us this year.
Right.
It's like I've had so many. I think I've had like 3 operations this year,
Oh, bloody heck,
and I've just had a procedure done on my foot as well.
oh, right.
So I can't even put my feet in shoes. That's why I'm in flip flops, and it's my feet are so cold.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, dear.
So I haven't been able to do a lot of
Do what you
gardening
wanna
this
do.
year. And
What about the other half? Is he a gardener or not?
he isn't. The only thing is with my husband, he's had 2 heart attacks.
Oh,
So
blimey.
as soon as he starts doing anything strenuous, he starts getting chest pains.
Yeah, angina or whatever.
Yes, he's got he's on angina. Oh, he's on heart medication. So,
Right.
like, he'll move the bins because I physically can't move them.
Yeah.
And then, like, he'll start to get chest pains.
I mean, I'm on statins because I say I've had a triple heart bypass.
Oh wow!
2006 mine. So I'm only on 3 tablets a day basically, so I ain't done too bad out of it.
Yeah, his first one was a cardiac infarction.
Right.
Literally, I was told, 'cause we was at the doctor's when it happened, and the doctor said that we don't want him to worry, but we need to get him to hospital now, and we're not sure if he's going to survive this.
Oh, God,
And
yeah.
they said, well, you've got to try and calm him down. I think his blood pressure at the time was 210 over 185.
Oh, right.
And they said, you've got to try and... And I was going, look, will you stop pretending? Stop pretending, come on, you win an Oscar for this.
Yeah.
And he goes, Lisa, I don't feel well. I really don't feel well.
No.
And it's like, I know, but you've got to stop, like, mucking around. Just relax. And it started, and he goes, the pain in my chest is so bad.
Right.
And
Yeah, well, quite a bit off the front if I can.
he can't remember the ambulance coming. He can't remember being in hospital.
Really?
Yeah, he can't remember any of that.
No. Oh dear.
Then they took him, you know, like when you do the stress test.
Yeah, yeah.
They started him on the treadmill,
Oh, right, yeah.
and within 2 minutes of him being on the treadmill, they stopped it, and his blood pressure was
No.
185 over
Yeah,
165, and they just went, no.
No, you need to do something.
So he's not, medically, he's not meant to be doing anything strenuous because
No.
it can risk his heart.
No, certainly don't want that. Is he older or younger than you?
Oh no, he's older than me.
Is he?
He's 7 years older than me, so
Oh, right.
he's 58?
I forgot, mate.
Yeah, it's 58. Yeah,
Oh,
he was
right.
born in 66.
All right,
Yeah, 58. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm 51, so he's 58.
yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
I forgot then.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But yeah, he's been told he's not to do anything strenuous.
Right.
But he tries. But I'm just scared that he's gonna.
You don't be doing too much.
Yeah. So every time he goes, oh, I'm gonna do this, it's like, no, you're not.
If I'm doing strenuous stuff, my missus always says to me, "You're not hurting yourself." Okay.
Yeah.
Not as far as I know. But I must admit, I got out for Jimmy Riddle in the night and I was stiff. I thought, oh, crikey, it has got me.
When I think I'd literally just moved in here on the Thursday, so I was in the conservatory,
Yeah.
and Michael fell over at work, and he
crikey.
broke both of his wrists.
Oh, go on then, eh?
And he just said, "Can you get me some like wrist supports?" And I was like, "Why?" And he goes, "I think I've just broken both my wrists." I was like, "You're gonna have to go to the hospital." He went to casualty, and they went, "You know, if we X-ray you, you'll be in a cast." 'Cause his hand's really swelled up. And he goes, "Oh, I can't. If you put me in cast, I'm not allowed to work."
No, that's true.
So they said, "Well, you can go and get supports, but make sure they've got the metal down here, because it was this
right,
scaphoid bone
yeah.
they think that he broke."
Oh, right.
And he had an X-ray 4 weeks after he was done, and you could still see the broken bone. So I'm getting a little bit warm now. So they said, like 4 weeks later, we had the X-ray, and they said, "Oh, well, it's healing well. Just keep your supports on." So he had them on for like 2 months.
Right.
But he wouldn't. He refused to not like go to work.
No,
I was
no.
like, "How can you work with 2 broken wrists?"
I know he did. He was determined that he was going to do something anyway,
Yeah.
by the sounds of it. But there is some things you just have to say, well, I can't do it. I've
Yeah.
tried. The main thing is if you've tried,
Exactly.
you know, and it doesn't work out, then you can't do any more than that, really.
No. So like on Monday I had some of my ingrown toenail removed,
Right.
but they had to cut the skin with the scalpel.
It's really painful as well.
It's very painful. That's why I can't wear shoes at the moment, because I've got
No.
my foot band or my toe bandaged up.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
on
no.
Monday I can just put plaster on it.
Right.
Until Monday I have to change the bandage every 2 days.
I think anything to do with your toes and all that sort of stuff is
It
really
re- it-
painful, isn't it?
It does really hurt.
And my wife, she sort of fell down the stairs. Oh, we've gone back 4 or 5 years now, but I went to the fridge to get a bag of peas. She said it's no good doing that, so I feel sure I broke it. And she had, and she had to have all that pinned, so she has struggled sometimes getting shoes and all that very
Yeah.
comfortable. Walking, I mean, don't get me wrong, she can still walk and walk, I mean, 4 or 5 miles a day if she needs to, but or we do. But yeah, it's not easy.
No, one of my older gentlemen, he walked back into me and stood on my foot, and as I tried to move, I kicked one of the old chairs. Do you remember the old chairs I had?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kicked the metal, and
Oh.
I actually thought all I'd done was stub my toe,
Right.
but it was still hurting. And one of my other clients going, "Lisa, you need to sort your foot out." And it's like, why? I looked down and my foot was covered in blood.
Oh, shit.
So I went, yeah. So I wiped my foot, and I was like, that really hurts. And so I went to the walking centre when it was like the old hospital site.
Yeah.
I went
Oh,
there and I
yeah,
said,
more.
"Look, can I just have an X-ray? I think all I've done is stub my toe, and I'm too embarrassed to go to casualty." So I went there, said that. This nurse come out and said, "Yeah, it's not broken. Just emphasise on walking. Just emphasise, like on your toes and all that." And I said to Michael, "This doesn't feel right." And he's like, just emphasise, you're such a baby. Just walk on it. I've broken 5 bones in my foot. And this nurse said that I hadn't broken anything.
Yeah.
And
You didn't get that right. You say
well,
you've got so many little bones in your feet, haven't you, really, as well?
Yeah. Well, one of them is this toe. So I've actually broken the knuckle. So the toe, like this side of the knuckle, is not attached to the bone. So my toe literally is like that all the time.
Yeah. Can you feel it these days?
I can feel if I move my toe, I can feel. Yeah. So I have to be careful what shoes I wear. But I was walking around and emphasising on walking as well, like this nurse told me, for 4 weeks.
No more.
And where the fracture clinic actually rang me and said, can we ask you that you come to the fracture clinic tomorrow, please, and don't walk on your foot? I was like, okay, alright. I went there, they put me on crutches. I was on crutches for 6 months because of all the damage I'd done to my foot.
Oh. I went through the mill there and that.
Yeah.
Well, that looks like that, thank you very much.
But do you want me to do your eyebrows today?
Yeah, if you don't mind, mate. Thank you.
I just need to check your fringe, okay?
Yeah.
I think it might still be a little bit too long.
Right.
It's still a bit tiny bit too long.
Yeah, I like it. I seem to be on the shorter this days than I did in the old days. And if it just flopped down or whatever it wants to do in the wind, it doesn't matter too much.
So I've just taken the very ends off again, so it's sitting above your eyebrows.
Right, okay.
Do you want some hairspray on or some wax?
I'll leave it as it is, mate, if you
Yeah?
don't mind. Yeah, thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, my wife's going to have her hair done today, so in fact her appointment was 9:30, so I said to Julie, I said, I think I'll ring Reese and said, thank you, mate. Yeah.
So will she be finished now? Or?
No, well she should be, but she's going to meet a friend and thank you. Yeah, good. She's going to meet a friend and they're going to have coffee somewhere. So,
Oh, that's good.
and I've got my mates coming round at 10:30. He's an elderly gentleman and he's lost his wife a few years ago, so he could do with a company, so I don't mind him coming around mine. Yeah.